To your eyes, what you see is a liver shot. But in all actuality, this is more than a liver shot in the science of boxing. This is a result of compensatory control displayed by the champion. This term means being in total control over the scenario because the brain can operate at an optimal level when it understands the actual assignment. This is an act practiced by the few teachers of boxing. What you are witnessing in the opposition's experience is not being knocked down. What this young fighter is experiencing is a term called neuroplasticity, which is what happens when the wires in the brain are overloaded and cannot compute what is happening nor defend against it. Most people are not aware of these terms nor how they relate to boxing, but the fact of the matter is having an understanding of skill is not what boxing is based on. What makes boxing what it is the science behind it, and this is a lost art. They never meant for the term of boxing to be simply boxing skills. The essence of what boxing is science. Hence, this is why it is called the sweet science of boxing. What the champion was witnessing is the mind in total control, which will allow him to stay in his element. What the opposition was experiencing is chaos, and the brain hates chaos. This is when wires get crossed, and this, my friend, is why boxers have this blind spot. Blind spot is when you're not neurologically connected with your body because the brain is in a state of chaos, which leads to having a blind spot because you lack neuromuscular memory, where 99% of trainers are teaching muscle memory. For boxing is more than just muscle memory and your physical body. The messenger is the brain. And if there is no connection between your brain and your muscles, it is irrelevant that you have muscle memory. That is why fighters lose, because they cannot see their own blind spot due to the fact that today muscle memory is enough. If it was that simple, they would not call it the science of boxing. If you're currently taking in boxing on a competitive level, be clear that you cannot master boxing just with skills. I'm starting a new podcast series called The Untold Science, and if you want to take part, listen to it, then type basics and subscribe to our site. If you are currently teaching athletes boxing and you wish to teach from this vantage point, type school and take 1 minute to register yourself inside of the Institute of Higher Learning. For those of you who just want to learn boxing as a hobby and you want full comprehension, subscribe and I will send you a guide on how to control neuroplasticity and help you connect your skills to a science. Save this video for later to refer back to, and like always, follow for more. Follow for.